And the Oscar goes to...
And the Oscar goes to...
And the Oscar goes to...
What next? Action! One more movie. That's hysterical.
And action!
Film is a great collaborative art form.
It's gotta be truthful.
I pick my feature film battles very carefully. I must say, it's an exhausting process. Every time I would get tired of a scene and not want to persist, I would say, pain is temporary, but films are forever.
And the Oscar goes to Martin Scorsese.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Academy. Thank you so very much.
And action!
Yo, what's up? Original OC with you on the Watch Colony channel, also simulcasting on the Original OC channel. Breaking news this morning. Shocking news, but the hackers have done it again. They have repeated what they did several years ago and have broken into the Rolex media portal and have published leaks about the 2025 novelties. And we have the video. We have the video that was that hackers stole from the Rolex media portal. We have it. And in the spirit of newsworthiness, we are going to play it. We've got it, and we're going to play it. Guys, we are broadcasting live. We're simulcasting on the Watch Colony channel and on the Original OC channel. So we have a few housekeeping things to take care of. If you're new to this channel, if you're new to the Watch Colony channel, it's Watch Talk with a Twist. If you are new to the Original OC channel, it is Smart Watch Talk for the Smart Collector, fastest growing watch channel on YouTube, the #1 watch channel in the world for subscriber engagement. That is according to YouTube analytics. Now, let's do some more housekeeping stuff. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to both channels. How can you do that? That's a great question. Well, first of all, you can subscribe and you can become a member of the Watch Colony channel by clicking on the link in the chat below. Please do that. And you can also subscribe and become a member of the Original OC channel. And I'm going to drop that link. For those of you just tuning in, you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and you enable all notifications. We do live streams on these channels. We don't do any videos. We don't do bullshit videos. We don't do shorts. We don't do any of that garbage that all the mainstream media does, or all the fucking boring YouTubers out there. We do live streams and only live streams with the best audience, the best panels, and the best unboxings in the business. So if you're a fan of watches that cost over $50,000, you found your channel. If you like watches that are less than 50,000, there's plenty of other YouTube channels that you can go to where they talk about Seiko mods and stuff like that. No, I'm being I'm half serious. We cover the luxury brands here. We cover the elite brands. We cover Richard Mille, Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, Vacheron Constantin. Those are the brands we cover here, and we cover other brands too. Not very many other brands, I'll be honest, but I'm happy to talk about maybe talk about them. Okay, who's kidding who? I won't pull them up. Let's see who's in the chat. By the way, in just a couple of minutes, we are gonna show and we're gonna reveal the video that was stolen. That I was gonna say Russian hackers, but we actually don't know the ethnicity of the hackers. They could be German or Russian hackers that broke into the Rolex media portal and stole Rolex intellectual property and then published it. And we have the leaked video. We have the stolen video right here, and we're going to cover it. And you're going to see all of the interesting tidbits. All right. The link to join the panel is pinned at the top of the original OC channel. If you're watching on the original OC channel, the link is pinned there. Anybody can join the panel. Let's see who we have. We have Matthias. Where was tea and tickers when this happened? Hey, I don't know. Does he have an alibi? Does he have the IT aptitude to conduct this sophisticated break-in into the Rolex media portal? I don't know. But Mathis is a member of the OC channel. Thanks for being a member. Hey, look at this. Magic City just became a member. Thank you, Magic City. Appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member. We've got Vimal in the chat, Boston Collector. We've got Earls. We've got Captain. Shout out to Captain. Captain, by the way, is easily the best panelist on the Watch Hangout. Check him out on the Watch Hangout, which is an affiliate channel, a friendly channel, I should say, a friendly channel of ours. Captain is the best, absolute best. Goldfinger 0808 is in the chat. We got Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. What's up? Scott Wexland from Pennsylvania. Good morning. Popping in for a few minutes, only a few minutes. We're gonna be playing the stolen Rolex teaser video that was obtained by hackers overnight. Can't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Dr. LM is in the chat. What's up, Dr. LM? Hey, got Father Artifact. Huge supporter of the watch community and just a massive collector. Great guy, fantastic guy. Pleasure meeting him in person last year. Hey, got Versace Boy. I met Versace Boy last year again. What's up? Good morning, OC. Hey, Ryan James, member for 7 months. Guys, if you are a member of either the Watch Colony or the original OC channels, click on the currency icon next to the comments. You may have a free super chat. They call it a free member milestone chat. You have to use it before you lose it. It's almost the end of the month, so make sure you use it, guys. If you don't use it, it does not roll over to the next month. Thanks for the coverage, OC. And we got the Rolex emoji. We also have Captain using the Rolex emoji as well. Members have access to custom emojis. We have Rolex, we have AP, we have Patek Philippe Calatrava Cross. We might have Vacheron. We might have Omega in there. I can't remember what we have. I think we have Mickey D's, Kiss, the OC logo. I can't even remember. But we're maxed out on the emojis. Hey, Logan Hall's Grill Streams. Mathis, I spilled syrup all over myself. That's why I'm late. Yeah, you're late, but you're a member, so that's all cool. Hey, we got Misho. What's up, Misho? I'm going to see Misho in Geneva next week. I'm going to see him on, pretty sure I'm going to see him on Friday. What's up, Misho? Don't forget Chopard. We don't cover Chopard here in depth on this channel. This is more of an elitist channel. We've imposed a global moratorium on watch purchases. That means that nobody is allowed to buy any watches between January 1st and March 31st. I want to thank everyone who's participated in this very successful embargo of the Swiss watch industry that will allow us to squeeze the brands and the retailers back into submission and pull the levers of power back over to the collectors where it should be. Thank you, guys. We may have to extend the moratorium for another quarter, depending on the macroeconomic environment. And keep in mind that the customer experience must change. We demand the absolute best customer experience. And we will vote with our pocketbooks. Germans can't even change their password. It has to be the Rolex PR team. Oh, interesting. You have a conspiracy theory that Rolex is actually hacking in and stealing their own videos. Okay, interesting. Magic City, I got the tap on the shoulder. So I hope I'm welcome. Yeah, of course you're welcome here. Anybody's welcome here. People who want to talk about watches are welcome here. Listen, everybody's welcome. Right, guys? Everyone's welcome back. Everybody's welcome back. You guys, listen, everyone's welcome back. Nobody's banned here except the low IQ trolls. But there's only a couple. There's only like 13 of those guys, and they're watching anyway. They just can't poison the chat. MD Chaz, what's up? Will there be any time to cover the organization of red industrial sales leaks today? Wait a minute. Will there be any time to cover the organization for regulation of industrial socks? I don't even know anything about that organization. No, I don't. I'm not familiar with leaks out of that group. I don't know anything about them. But listen, we support the regulation of industrial socks, whatever those are, and sure, whatever. What up? What up, everybody? Hey, Callan Drinker checking in. We've got the Cloud Ken. Muhammad Ali from London is joining. A person in the back room, I'm going to run solo for just a little bit while we continue to do some intros and get everybody in the chat. So come back in like 10, 15 minutes. And we want to get to 100 people in the audience. Once we get to 100 people, we will reveal what criminal hackers stole from the Rolex media portal overnight. Now, I actually saw the video. I was had a late night last night. So here's a little bit of my yesterday. Yesterday, I went. I'll keep going through the chat here. Say hello to Bright Knight. I can't wait to see the new Dirt Dweller. Listen, they have a lot of dwellers coming. By the way, the new Basement Dweller. Basement Dweller is coming out. It's going to appeal to all the trolls. Yep. It's a very small audience. It's a small market, but still, you got to make products that appeal to those people too. Martin Johansson in the chat. Father Artifact, will you be live from Watches and Wonders next week? Probably not. I am going there and I'm going to see everything. And I might take pictures, but I will not be broadcasting live from Geneva. Sorry, guys. Bobby Boldy. High IQ trolls are welcome. That's true. The high IQ trolls are always welcome here. As long as you're funny and clever. You got to be funny and clever, guys. If you're not funny and clever, then it gets old pretty quick. We've got Tobister McDonkey, one of my favorite names to say. Okay, cool. Now we got everybody. Now, okay, so my day yesterday was I headed into the city. I was in Manhattan. It was a very nice, it wasn't the best day ever, but it wasn't freezing cold. I went to the Phillips auction house at 432 Park Avenue, and they were doing a viewing of model references that were going to be auctioned off in the upcoming Phillips Geneva watch auction on May 10th. So got to check out a bunch of those pieces, and then also checked out pieces from the New York online auction, Phillips New York online auction, which takes place April 1st through the 8th. Learn more at phillips.com. And I was there with Buckley, and I was there with Dial Daily on Instagram. And we were hanging out, trying out pieces. And then we headed to we were at the Vacheron Constantin Boutique on 57th Street. Got to try on some amazing pieces there. Found out some inside scoop on what's coming out, which we cannot reveal. We are under embargo. We're under strict embargo. Then we headed to dinner, and we had a gold bar dinner in Soho. It was an elite group, a hand-picked group of 6 people got invited to that event. Gold Bar, by the way, is a really, really cool group. Let me see here if I have something. Let me see what I have. Guys, just in a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, we're going to get to the stolen video from the Rolex Media Portal. But first, I want to show you something interesting. Because some people have said, like, OC, sometimes you mention Gold Bar and we don't know what it is. So here, let me see here. Boom. Hold on a second here. Bear with me. I'm flying solo, guys. Flying solo. Can I show this? Fuck it. I'll show it. I don't give a shit. Shout out to Rob Report. Shout out to Rob Report. Meet the new private communities connecting watch collectors with elevated experiences. Sorry, this is kind of blurry. Collector Sphere aims to connect all communities, while Gold Bar offers exclusivity and irreverence. Collector Sphere makes money through events, brand partnerships, and intelligence reports. But Friedman, he's referring to Alexander Friedman, who's one of the founders of the group, emphasizes that the group isn't designed to promote or sell products. Quote, there's no way that a brand comes to us and says, we want this report, I need to know this and this, and there is nothing else. The brands must participate financially in the overall partnership, but they also have to participate in terms of access For example, if we want a privileged moment with the CEO, they have to bring something to the table. Gold Bar, on the other hand, is a secret New York-based social group that celebrates exclusivity, informality, and irreverence. Members are carefully vetted, and invitations to join are rarer than a Rolex Le Mans Daytona. The group operates within a secret platform and coordinates dinners and meetups via coded messages delivered via YouTube live streams and encrypted messaging apps. Interesting. Fascinating. Fascinating story. All right. We have 65 people watching across both the Watch Colony and the original OC channels. I will now, without further ado, I will bring up the stolen today's code word is mini cheeseburger. Captain knows something about Gold Bar, don't you? He does. But he's sworn to secrecy. Sworn to secrecy. Over 70 people watching. Guys, if you're watching this, one of the two channels, type in a comment in the chat. Let us know you're watching. If you're new, make sure you're subscribed to both channels. Make sure you enable both notifications. All right, here we go. I am now going to, believe it or not, without permission from Rolex, let me see what I can do here. All right. Can you guys see the screen? Yes or no? Just let me know if you can see it. I know you can see it. It's just my way of getting you guys to respond in the chat. We have, listen, we might get in trouble. We might get in trouble for this, but fuck it. Fuck it. We have to do it anyway, guys. By the way, we are going to be showing copyrighted content during today's broadcast on the Watch Colony channel and the original OC channel. This is content that's owned by the respective copyright holders. We are sharing this content consistent with U.S. copyright laws under fair use, as this is newsworthy, and we will be providing commentary about this content. The content in question has been stolen from the Rolex media portal, stolen by hackers overnight. Now, so by the way, so I was after dinner, we hit I think it was called the Soho Cigar Bar, something like that. I think that's the name of it. Let me try. I mean, to be super accurate, let me just. It's called the Soho Cigar Bar, and I was hanging out with a few special invitees at the Gold Bar event, and then I left around 10:30 or so because I needed to hit 11:04 train, and I started walking, and I walked a little bit past the subway station. Then I hit the subway station, and the subways weren't running at all. Like the next train was like 20 minutes away, and I ended up missing my 11:04 train, and I was stuck in Penn Station for another hour. Stuck in Penn. I got home at like 2 in the morning. Got home at 2 in the morning, but while I was commuting, I was aware of this scandal overnight. And I was thinking, when I got home, do I publish this or do I wait until the morning and see if other people have published it? I actually, myself, saw the content on Rolex's media portal. I actually saw it on their actual portal before Rolex realized that it had been stolen and from their site. So I can actually verify that this content did originate from the Rolex media portal, which is media.rolex.com. I am giving you a firsthand account that I actually visited a link on the Rolex media portal and watched this content on their property. Now, this morning, when they realized that hackers had broken in and had access to the content and had stolen it, they changed the link. But I can tell you that I did see this. I can verify that this did come from an official Rolex source. This isn't like made up. Now, did Rolex? I can't say that Rolex didn't make up this shit as some kind of crazy April Fool's joke. But this is the video. It's a very short video. It's 10 seconds. It's it's apparently a second version of the teaser that they are going to be publishing on Instagram. But again, the hackers stole it and published it last night. So here we go. Baba, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good. Have you seen the stolen video?
I did. I'm excited.
Okay, so here we're going to go through it here, and we can comment. Well, maybe we'll play it in its entirety. It's only 10 seconds, and then maybe we'll go through it more carefully, like frame by frame. Got Mike Lewis in the chat. What's up, Mike? We have Alex Wristwatchholic in the chat. John D. What's up, John D? Yeah, Captain says whatever happens at Gold Bar stays at Gold Bar. True. Nothing really kind of gets out. It's a very tight-knit, secretive organization.
How many points do I need to get the decoder ring?
I'm surprised that Rob Report even found out about it. Because it's a very, very small group. Like, for example, within Collector Square, they have like hundreds of members. Gold Bar is like, it's in the teens, if that. It's an extremely limited group. You have to be very carefully vetted and invited to join. And even if they invite you to one of their dinners, that doesn't mean you get in. That means they're sizing you up.
There's a process.
Right? Yeah, who knows what the process is. The process is completely arbitrary because it's a private organization. Listen, it's exclusivity. That's what sells, is the ability, the ability to want to be invited to something that's very, very tough to get into. Like figuring out what these Rolex releases are. Now, here we go. Let's just do it. All right, I'm going to play it. Here we go. You guys ready? All right. So what did we see? You guys are smart cookies. You have the ability to process information accurately and rapidly. What did you see? Well, okay, let's start off with the first segment here. We obviously have, and correct me if I'm wrong, Baba, feel free to jump in as well. It looks like we have a Rolex Daytona on Oysterflex in yellow gold.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the issue. One of the leaks from 2 weeks ago was a Rolex Daytona in yellow gold with a turquoise dial and black subdials. Right? So this is consistent with that leak. It doesn't corroborate it. It doesn't prove it, but it is consistent with that. There's nothing in here that runs counter to that. Fair enough?
Yep. Yeah, because when you get to the end, unfortunately, you can't see the dial. So.
Yeah, you can't see the dial here. I mean, you've got
You got
but
hands.
the other thing is, and I could pull it up, but you guys are smart cookies. The image of the Rolex Daytona from the leak from 2 weeks ago with the turquoise black dial, the background looks similar to this one, right? It was kind of like a nighttime sky kind of thing. So it's another thing that leads me to believe that that fucking leak may be real, believe it or not. Holy shit. Oh man. Okay. So we have that. And then it moves on to a picture of the sun. This is a sunrise. Sunrise. The sunrise continues. We're going frame by frame. And then, boom. Now, this has to be viewed as a video to understand the sequence, but look what happens. Okay. Did you get that?
Is it materializing? What's happening?
Yeah, what it looks. Okay. Now, my interpretation of this is that it is a red dial with circular cutouts on the dial, and there is black gradient surrounding the rim, consistent with what you might see on an ombre dial. So, over the last 2 years, Rolex has introduced steel ombre dial, a brown ombre dial, a green ombre dial, and a blue ombre dial. And now you see that the black is being added visually to this red dial. Now, what does that mean? How the fuck do I know? Here's what it doesn't. I'm ruling out Datejust and I'm ruling out Date because of those big giant circular cutouts in the dial. A Date doesn't have those. A Date has little tiny holes in the dial where the indices or the Roman numerals have pins, and those pins fit into those very, very small holes on the dial. The only time you have something like this is when you have a large diamond dial, like a large diamond index that you would find, like, for example, on remember those old Submariners, those old GMTs where they had round diamond indices, like the old Surdy dials, the old root beers. That's the only thing that I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So Evan G says gem set holes. Correct. I think these are gem set holes, which means this could be it's either going to be a red ombre Submariner or a red ombre Yachtmaster.
I think so.
John D says maybe it's red enamel. Maybe that like the black going onto it is some kind of enameling. I have no idea, man.
The significance of the GMT anniversary? And you think that the later part relates to that? Because they have to release something.
Yeah, we'll get to
related.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. What's interesting here is also that this red dial, it looks like it has a yellow gold rim, but I think that maybe that's just the coloring of it. I'm not quite sure because it's a brass dial. So it's a brass dial with red sunburst on it, and then black radiant. NR says, is it a day date dial, and I don't think it is because day dates don't have that cutout on the dial. Now maybe they do. I don't know. But when I first saw it, I thought to myself, yeah, it's gonna be a red ombre day date, just like they have all the other ones. But those dials don't have big circular cutouts. Yeah. So my only thing is like this is a Yachtmaster with a red gradient dial with big diamond indices.
That would be crazy.
It's going to be crazy. And it's going to
That'd be
be,
crazy.
I would say, what color material, what material alloy you think would look good with a red dial, either Submariner or Yachtmaster?
Well, you have to still rose, right?
Rose gold?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you could do rose gold. You could even do maybe even do yellow gold. Maybe yellow gold might even work. Actually,
Could
all
do.
three might work. You never know. Who knows? All right, now and then we move on to the next segment where we basically just have pieces of a Jubilee bracelet falling into place. Nothing exciting there at all. Unless they're indicating that the Jubilee, unless it ties back to this,
Right.
right? Now all of a sudden you have this, like, okay, we're gonna have a red dial something, and it's gonna be on a gold Jubilee bracelet. This because gold Jubilee bracelets already exist. For example, the GMT Master 2 is available with a full yellow gold Jubilee bracelet today.
Yeah,
So
that's
maybe,
why I mentioned the GMT. I mean, what's the
yeah.
possibility that they would do the ombre GMT? You know, the only thing that makes me not think that is these holes.
Well, maybe they on a GMT has the same round indices. Maybe they're doing diamonds there for the
Could
anniversary.
be. Could be.
Yep. Maybe they're doing a fucking diamond version
A
anniversary.
Coke ombre. A Coke red ombre.
Now remember there were leaks of or thoughts about doing a Coke in rose gold, ever rose gold. Those leaks came
Mm,
out.
mm,
Maybe this is a Coke
it's
with a
possible.
red dial.
That would be crazy too.
Wouldn't it be crazy? It's not. There's
Mm.
nothing that precludes that from happening, given this image. Guys, we have nearly 90 people watching across both channels. Upvote the live streams. Hit the thumbs up icon. I'm just going to check the upvotes on my channel real quick. And just because I'm selfish. That's it? 27? Come on, guys. I want to see 40. I want to see 40 likes on my channel. If you're watching my channel, hit the upvote immediately or we're stopping the show. We're going to hold you hostage until you get to 40 likes. All right, let's see what else is going on here in this so we got a little bit of Jubilee bracelet. Okay, whoop-de-doo. And it falls into place. Okay, and now you have
Chalk. Chalk flying up.
Chalk. Hey, if Chalk flew up. Chalk flew up.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, wait a minute. This is a good guess. Dual Time, who's a member, says ladies Datejust. That's actually a really smart gal. Red ombre, or maybe it's not ombre. Maybe they're just trying to fucking throw us off. Maybe it's just a red dial ladies Datejust with a Jubilee bracelet. Yeah, good point, guys. Coke Bray.
There you go, Coke Bray.
By the way, guys, it's super important that we drop everything and that land dweller or the sea dweller City Dweller or whatever the hell it's called, that new sport watch, that we name it. We have to come up with a nickname for it. So
Yeah,
I want you
better
guys.
name than the
Yeah,
Land Dweller.
yeah. We could remember we named the Guinness last year, and that name took, and now the entire industry refers to the watch as the Guinness because we came up with that. So we do have power here. People, all the executives, all the industry people watch our streams. If we name it something, or if we come up with the nickname, it'll get established pretty quickly. So you guys need to put on your thinking caps, and I expect you on the next live stream, by tomorrow, to come up with a gazillion better names, or nicknames at least, for the new City Dweller, Land Dweller, Basement Dweller, whatever it is. All right. Now, back to the action. So this could be a day chest with diamonds for ladies. Okay, now we have this weird, and there's a Jubilee bracelet. So now we have this weird kind of stuff here flying up.
Substance.
It looks like it's bubbles and water. Correct?
Does it?
No?
Yeah, could be. Yeah,
You
that could be what it is.
You guys tell me what it's. I mean, something floating up.
It has a purple hue to it, though, so that's what's throwing me off.
Yeah, it looks like this. It's like some kind of crystals that would be coming up from water and rising to a surface. What kind of crystals would be doing that? Is there something that's found on the bottom of the ocean, either a stone or some kind of crystallite? What the hell? Guys, I need smart people in the audience to figure this out. What is it that's rising here? I don't know. It looks like little chunks of something and just floating up in some liquidy surface.
Could it be snow flying up?
Could it be snow? It could.
It does. Every time you play it, though, I keep seeing the water now that you said that.
Yeah. To me, this seems like water.
Oh, what about pearl? Maybe it's pearl.
Oh. Is it pearl? I don't know, but I can't make anything out of this. Here we go. It is plankton. Thank you, Michael W. By the way, I'm very, very suspicious of Michael W. I have it on good authority that some of his cohorts / colleagues in Germany may have been responsible for breaking into the Rolex media portal and hacking in and stealing these assets that we are now playing. We're playing stolen contraband, guys, but we're doing it because it's newsworthy and consistent. It's okay to play stolen material as long as it's done so with commentary and it's newsworthy and consistent with U.S. copyright law. It's plankton. It's a new plankton dial. Is it amber? I don't even know what amber is. What is amber? Is amber a gem? Is there a gem that's found under the ocean that is mined from the floor of the ocean? Some kind of precious gem? I don't know. I have no idea.
Must be, but yeah, I keep going back to that lavender color. I'm not sure.
Yeah, good point. It's a lavender color. Maybe it's some kind of purple stone. They do have that on the Yachtmaster. They have that. What do they call it? Those lavender sapphires or whatever. It's Mathis's hot tub. Very obvious. Okay. Well, on to the next. I don't know what this is, so let's keep going. Onto the next shot, which is a movement. Now this has already been established as a 1908 movement. We know that,
right? Obvious.
So this is a movement from a 1908. The question is, why are they showing it?
Well, when I saw this after the Jubilee, I would love to see a 1908 on a pure gold Jubilee. That's what I would love to see.
Whoa.
But maybe I'm just a weirdo, you know.
So you think that they would come up with a full precious metal bracelet that would integrate into the 1908?
Right. That would sell me for sure.
Now, the only thing I can think of by showing this movement is, okay, they'll have different new variants of the 1908. Whoop-de-doo. But when they show the movement,
Hmm.
Mike, I would like all of the caliber gurus out there to carefully study the gears, and maybe they've decided to introduce a new version with central seconds instead of small seconds. Because right now the current version has central seconds, but the movement is a central second movement, meaning that they have like extra gears. They designed it as a center seconds movement, and then they added additional gears to connect a small seconds on the dial. So maybe
Yeah.
I'd like to like guys who are super smart about calibers, study those gears and make sure that all of those gears are the exact same configuration as the current Rolex 1908. Get to work.
Back to what I just said. If you look at the edges, I think you
Mhm.
might be able to make out that it's on a bracelet.
You think?
So try it. Go back and forth. You'll see it. Maybe it's just my wishful thinking. What's that? Doesn't look like a strap.
Yes, well,
Unless the strap's made out of pure solid gold. I'm telling you.
oh, interesting.
That's my prediction. Put it right there.
Holy shit. You're talking about up at the top, this thing
Yep.
on
Yeah.
top left, instead of seeing
Exactly.
a spring bar there, which the Rolex 1908s come with I think one of those spring bars with the knob that you can easily remove the leather strap.
Yeah, that looks
It
like an
look
end link to me.
it could be an end link. Holy shit. What do you guys think? Possible? And yeah, okay. I see it. It could be.
I would buy that for
Good
sure.
catch. Good catch there. Oop. All right. Frame by frame here. See if we get. Okay, this is the first frame. Wow, looks like a lot of metal up there.
Pretty undeniable.
I don't know about undeniable, but it's pretty hard. It's pretty damning evidence.
Taking bets now.
It's pretty damning that it looks like an end link. Okay, well, good internet sleuthing here. And we progress, and it gets more and more out of frame. Let's see if with the last one on the bottom one looks more like a lug.
Let's see.
Maybe it is an end link, but it looks more like a lug on the bottom one.
Oh, there it is. End link
Oh,
again.
another end
Top
link.
and bottom.
Looks like another end link.
Yep.
I think we were the first people to crack it. I think this could be a 1908 on precious metal bracelet. Could be. It's pretty good stuff here. Let's see what you guys say in the chat. John D goes, boom. Yeah, I mean, now it looks like an end link to me. Yeah, CB says, looks now like an end link. Yep. Interesting. Baba cracks the case. Holy shit, you get
Cracking
full
the
credit for
code.
that. You're the
I need
first
some
person.
bonus points on my decoder ring, man.
The first person in the world to crack. I haven't seen that anywhere.
There you go.
Pretty smart. And now we move to what a lot of people are talking about. Holy shit. What do we have here? Now,
White. You want to just say it?
No,
wait.
Spoil
it?
No, right. Don't spoil it. Let the guesses fly in, because a lot of people are seeing this for the first time. They haven't seen this video at all. So You put your thinking caps on, guys. You guys are smart. You guys know Rolex like the back of your hand. What are we seeing here? What are we interpreting? And because like 90% of the fun is like figuring it out. Just blurting out the answer isn't as
Well,
fun.
it's all in the dots. That's all I'll say.
You know, it's all about crossing the dotting the I's and crossing the T's is what it's all about.
That's right.
We finally got a super chat. Amazing.
Nice.
Finally. Listen, we're providing a live stream that's breaking news on the internet about how hackers have broken into the Rolex media portal, stolen content, and we're playing the fucking stolen content. And after an hour, this is the first super chat. Hey, you guys are tough. You guys are brutal. But thank you, John D, for the flamingo blue highlighted comment. Something for the correct 1908 catch. The bracelet. Hey, that goes to the Baba Intelligence Fund.
That's right.
Come on, guys. Support the program. We are volunteering our time. We have the fucking stolen video. That was so what's the word? So mindlessly and shamelessly stolen from the Rolex Media website.
I was thinking precariously stolen, but hey.
Yeah, okay, precariously.
Yeah.
Michael W. from Hamburg. By the way, Michael's trying to cover his tracks. I know that the German crew was behind this. I'm pretty sure the German crew they are the hackers that are responsible for this. And I'm gonna see you guys. I'm gonna look you guys in the eye in Geneva, and I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what you did. Michael W. from Hamburg, Germany. Thank you for the super sticker. The super sticker says, it's so small I can't see it, but thank you very much.
It is super
Spoiler
alert.
alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yes. Very, very good. And we also have a flamingo blue highlighted comment from Magic City, who's a new member of the original OC channel. Nice catch, Baba.
All right.
Right. Okay, so here we go. This is the most interesting and controversial of all of them. Let's see who's in the chat. Okay, white gold, and ours in the chat. White gold Sprite with a green dial for the 70th anniversary of the GMT.
Wow.
Yeah. I think, and by Sprite, you mean left-hand drive.
Right.
Yeah. I think you've been watching other videos on the internet because I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. And Baba, explain further. Why is that a good guess?
Well, the reason I was saying the dots, because if you look on the crown, the center dot being the largest of the three indicates that it's going to be white gold. So,
yep. If you look carefully here, you can see that as we go frame by frame, and you guys are experts on understanding the markings on the Rolex crowns. As you can see here, there are 3 dots, but the center dot is bigger than the 2 dots on the side, which indicates white gold. Well, it indicates gold, but in this case, you can see that it's a white metal.
right.
It's obviously white gold. Now, some people have said, you know what? That kind of looks like a dash. And they said, listen, and I don't think it's a dash. To me, it's just like it's playing with the light and the shadows and the reflections. I think it's just a dot, a bigger dot. No, but what would the implications be if it were a dash? If it were a dash, what would that mean? It would mean that that's a titanium case.
Ah,
Yeah. Michael W., another flamingo blue comment. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. The 18 is the tell that it's a lefty. Yep. That's good observation. It goes from black to green, and that occurs at the 18, which is on the left side of the dial, and you have the crown on the left side. So they're continuing it as a left-hand drive or a sprite. And then if you look oh so closely at the absolute top right corner of the screen, what color is that?
looks green.
Looks green. And what was one of the leaks from 2 weeks ago? What they called the GMT Hulk. Basically a left-hand drive VTNR with a sunburst green dial. Holy fuck, guys, we have, and it looks like this is it. So this is another one that is, I don't want to say confirmed, but what else is it? I mean, they're giving us all the fucking hints here. And it's not like Rolex is giving us the hints. This video was stolen from the Rolex media portal by, I'm going to say it, German hackers. All the evidence points to hackers in Germany who pulled this off. And one of the leaked images from 2 weeks ago was a left-hand drive with a black and green dial with a sunburst green, with a black and green bezel with a sunburst green dial, and they called it the Hulk GMT. And all the evidence points to the fact that that's actually now a real leak.
Now that you brought up the possibility of titanium, though, I think you were correct. I don't think this is white gold.
Holy shit!
Titanium.
Now you think this is, you're now backing off. You know what
100%.
You
Well,
think
and the other reason, here's another reason. If you look at the bezel on the top, it is not polished like white gold typically is, right? You don't see the same type of sheen that you would see on a white gold bezel.
The bezel is always brushed. The bezel's always
no, not on the top. On the top, on the outer part, it's brushed, but on the top, it's polished, and you don't see that.
Guys. Yeah, we need some fucking GMT experts to either jump.
You
on
can
the
pull
panel.
up, if you want to reference it, pull up the website right now, side by side. You'll see it.
I like the sense of mystery.
You don't want to blow the spoiler, huh?
All right, hold on a second. Let me pull up a left-hand drive. First of all, Rolex says the images are really small, but let me see if I can do it anyway.
It's better if you just go to the website, because you'll see it in motion and you'll see the sheen that I'm talking about. You'll see the polishing that I'm talking about. It's two surfaces. One is brushed, one is polished.
Is there a GMT video that might be better than
if you just go to the instead of the configure, just go to the main GMT. Yeah, there you go. And then
okay. If I go through the menu here,
exactly.
Too many models, guys. Get rid of some models. Whoa, did I pass it? Holy shit.
I think you skipped it.
An idiot. There it is.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah, and if you watch this, you'll see at the very top there, the video. Look at that. See that? One polished surface and one brushed. You don't see that in the leaked video.
Okay, so you say the top part in steel and precious metal, it is polished up there.
Yeah, it is.
Is it, guys? Do you agree? Or is that just a really, really good lighting and it's actually brushed? You guys have GMTs in real life? I don't have any GMTs.
Yeah,
with me.
my white gold GMT, I know for sure is polished on top. So that's how I know for sure.
Is it?
I don't have a
possible?
titanium Rolex, so I can't refer to a titanium bezel. But if I had to guess, that's why. Maybe if we go to the titanium page, maybe they have a video similar to this, and you can see that the titanium bezel is not polished.
All right, let me see if I can go to the Titanium Yachtmaster. I'm still not 100% sold. Yeah, it's hard to tell here too. It kind of looks polished at the top.
It looks polished almost.
It does. Let's see if there's a bigger shot down here. It's just good lighting, I think. Let me see if I can find a image out on the web. Guys, should we even be going down this rabbit hole of considering that this is a titanium? Because I still think that I'm seeing just a round dot, not.
You still think so?
I do. But just for fun, let's consider it. I'll open up this image, a big fat image of a titanium Yachtmaster.
See, look how much more dull this looks. That does not look polished to me.
Yep, that looks brushed.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you go back to the Rolex video, it looks brushed here as well.
Yeah.
What is that in the background, by the way? Okay, it's the oyster. It's an oyster bracelet. Can you guys can see that, right?
For sure.
Oyster bracelet. What do you guys think? Guys, there's over 110 people watching across both channels. Upvote the live streams. Jump on the panel. I'll drop the link to join the panels pinned at the top of the original OC channel chat. We got Thomas Burnett. He says, I think Rolex are trolling us here. I think they have rotated the bezel and they're bringing out a right-handed sprite. They rotated the bezel. Okay. That's not possible. And I'll explain why it's not possible. Okay, like I actually know my stuff. Here's why it's not possible. If they rotated the bezel and the 18 were on the right. Let me see here. If they rotated the bezel, let me pull up a picture for my own reference here. If they pulled up a picture, if they moved the bezel around to the right-hand side, then I guess they could have.
It's possible.
Yeah, I guess they could have. It's possible. Anything. John D says the number 18 in the bezel appears to be inset with white coloring, unlike the white gold blue dial Pepsi on the Rolex website. Is this
platinum.
expected?
Yeah, well, the white gold, I believe, has platinum in the
and so
numbers.
and so that's what that makes it gray on the inside?
Yeah, it would make it grayish. Yeah, metallic-ish gray.
Mike Lewis says crown guards are too shiny to be titanium. Yeah, but I think the crown guards are polished
Yeah,
on
on the titanium Yachtmaster, they're polished.
let me see here. Are they? Who has
Yeah.
PK has one? Jeff, if you're watching, are the crown guards polished on the titanium Yachtmaster? This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. I'm still gonna say that. Okay, why would they do titanium on the GMT Master?
Well, here's my thinking also that sparked in my brain is the left-hand drive is such a different thing that it makes sense more to go with titanium in my mind. Those two, it just automatically makes sense. And maybe my brain just makes weird connections, but
The thing about the titanium Yachtmaster is it's one model with one variation.
well,
If they had
and
right,
go ahead.
and I was just going to add that if they had a titanium case for the GMT, it would pretty much mean that all bets are off because there would be dial swaps and there would be bezel swaps up the wazoo. Well, unless it were left-hand drive.
That's assuming
and Cyclops.
That's assuming the dimensions remain the same, which we don't know that.
Oh,
The other
so you're saying
the other reason. Go ahead.
Mhm. No, if
Oh.
if your point is that hey, they're coming up with an entirely different case because it's
It's
titanium.
quite possible. I mean, it's for the anniversary.
Well,
So
yeah, why not? Maybe all of them are getting new cases. Who the fuck knows?
anything's possible, right?
Anything's possible. Maybe these are all fucking new cases. Yeah, might as well throw
So
all of it out there.
I did want to, if you could,
Jeff says they're polished. So Jeff has the titanium Yachtmaster, and he says so that if this were, by the way, Jeff, on your crown, do you have oval dot on your titanium Yachtmaster? Is it on the
full
crown?
screen, Yossi.
Sure.
There it is.
Okay.
That's the titanium crown.
That's the titanium. So it's dot tic tac dot.
Right.
Yeah. But the question is that what this is, or is it just a
Right.
bigger dot? I think it's a bigger dot.
I see a tic tac. I wanted to see a bigger dot, but it's almost double the length. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
It's gotta
It isn't.
be.
It's just
Yeah.
this is light, this is shadow, this is reflection.
All right.
I think it is just a dot. But anyway, it's holy shit. Vimal is convinced now. It's not a dot. The middle one is
There
a
it
dash.
is.
Well, no, not there. It is. That's an opinion like everybody else's.
All right.
And that would imply that this is a titanium GMT Master 2.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, the nickname would be the Green Tic Tac.
It's a pretty good name. I like that. I like that name.
Yeah, they make green Tic Tacs, right?
Yeah, they do.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Let me see here. Here we go.
There it is.
The Green Tic Tac.
Which green?
Which green, baby? Guys, how about this? I'm going to start a poll. Hold on a second. Let me fire up the studio.
All right. So while you're doing that, I just want to verify You believe my first claim about the 1908 on a full gold Jubilee?
I'm not 100% on that, but I would say like I'm at 75. I'm at over 75% on that because I'm seeing end links there.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, I gotta hand it to you. I didn't even see that before. So let's go into the studio, guys, and let's set up a poll because this is probably the most important development in this stolen video that we have obtained from hackers who broke into Rolex's media portal last night and stole this teaser video. I'm going to ask, is it a dot or a oval? In other words, is this white gold or titanium? Okay. Hold on a second. I'll fire up this poll.
The other thing that I didn't mention that somebody else mentioned earlier in the week was regarding the machining, the tooling required for titanium. You're not going to do that just for one model, right? If they're wrapping that up, there's got to be other reasons for it.
Okay, so the poll is live. Vote now. Listen, give it your best guess. I'm going to vote. I can't vote in my own polls, but if I were voting, and I don't want to influence you or bias you one way or the other, but I would still vote white gold. I think it's white gold because they have white gold already, and so it's
Okay.
simple to flip the case around.
Yeah, but the anniversary and the bezel and the bezel and the dash. There's 3 points right there.
Okay.
The green
All
tic
right.
tac.
The green tic tac. That's that. We've covered this one frame by frame here. I mean, let's see. Let's see if there's anything else we can glean. We can see it's on an oyster bracelet. Is there anything in the reflections that we can see? Got to be careful. These guys are sneaky. But I think the way they did this with the crown coming around like this is they wanted you to they kind of wanted you to reveal that this is a dot. That's a dot. It is. It's a bigger dot.
Have you got a speed on that gear? If you hit the gear, can you change the speed and all?
No.
No.
Can't. I'm just going frame by frame.
Right.
Are you saying that it might look differently if it were in
Yeah,
motion?
in motion. Yeah, in motion you might.
It's literally half a second. But here we go. Here it is in motion. Ready? Oh, that makes it look like an oval.
That's not. I'm telling you.
That one, that last second makes it look like an oval, but I'm still pretty sure that it's just a big dot. But hey, you guys vote in the poll. Your opinion is more important than mine. I'm just the host here. I don't have any actual watch knowledge whatsoever. Guys, we still have 100 people watching. Upvote the live stream. We did get to the 40 upvotes on my channel, so we can continue the show. Thank you. The green goblin, says Andy Lewis. That's not a bad one. It's not
Pretty
a bad
good.
one.
So I'm also going to make my avatar the other crown for reference, and I'm going to convince you here with this next picture. Let's see.
Guys, can you not see the poll? Can you see the poll on your YouTube?
Let me check. I can, and I've voted.
Okay, cool. Yeah, refresh your YouTube if you can't see the poll, make sure you're on the poll is only available on the original OC channel, by the way. So if you want to vote in the poll, it's on the original OC channel. Yep. That's the only place you will find the poll, original OC channel. But you can stay watching on the Colony. It's cool there too. Hey, we got Happy Meal in the chat, $5 super chat. Left-hand drive, Green Hornet. Tic Tacs are for bro-gay men. 105 viewers smashing the Nielsen ratings. Thank you very much. Happy Meal. Yeah, we are. This is like one of the highest rated shows we've done in a long time. It's because we were breaking news. We have the hackers that we believe are from Germany. They might have been Russian, but I think all the evidence points to the fact that they were German based. Broke into the Rolex media portal last night. I was able to actually personally confirm that the assets that we are seeing here resided on Rolex official properties. They were stolen from the Rolex portal, and those hackers did publish the stolen material. And we are now assisting the hackers by further publishing this stolen content. Because it's newsworthy. Yeah.
Hit me with that full screen again.
Yep. Oh, okay. Dot versus Tic Tac. Dot versus oval.
Look how round this is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're viewing it from the from this image here. You're viewing it from the top, like an extreme angle, from the top right. There's lights. There's reflections.
Could be.
Could be. You never know. But it could be a Tic Tac. You never know. I mean, this last frame.
That's a dash, baby. I'm telling you.
Well, I love the fact that it's up for debate, because that's more fun. Frankly, it's a lot more fun to have to guess whether this is white gold or titanium than knowing which one it is. It's more mystery. And by the way, John D likes the name Green Hornet. I think that's probably a pretty cool name. Who came up with that? Happy Meal?
It looks like it. Yeah.
What are the odds that Happy Meal? Listen, Happy Meal's gonna have to fucking buy a Rolex after this.
That's right. That's right.
Listen, let the grift begin. Let the fun race begin. Let's April, guys. The fun race is going to kick off in full force. And listen, I'm tired of hearing, but he doesn't even own a watch. Why does he even belong in our community? Hey, that's listen, I kind of got it. That's a fair point. Why do people who don't have watches, how have they infiltrated and taken over our community? I don't know.
That's
but
right.
They have. It's because they're entertaining. All right. Let's move on to the next thing. I think, guys, continue to vote in the poll. Let me monitor real quick, see how things are going there. We have only 29 votes. Guys, go to the original OC channel. Let's get to 50 votes in the poll. We're not closing the poll till we get to 50 votes. Got over 70 people watching on the original OC channel, so we should easily be able to get to 50 votes. If you're not seeing the poll, refresh. Like close YouTube, open it back up, do something.
Yeah. Could you get more polarizing than titanium versus white gold? I think so. I think that's the top of the.
If they came out with a titanium GMT, I think all shit's gonna break loose. You're gonna have people.
Buckley is signing up on day one.
Oh yeah, he loves green. Yeah. So yeah. Keep voting. We're at 30 votes in the poll. Keep going. We're going to go on to the next thing. We'll come back to this.
Yeah.
This is highly entertaining. Now, next we move on to an image of, some people might say it's like an Antarctic ice, or who knows what this is. I have my suspicions here. Now you have something moving from left to right. moving up.
Looks like a brushstroke to me, and I think this ties into the previous lavender sequence that we saw.
Okay, so that's it. That's in motion, so you can understand it. Moving from left to right. It's a very, very fast sequence. Now, I have my own opinions about this, but I want to hear what you guys in the audience say. Now, you just said, Baba, that you believe this ties into something lavender.
Yeah, I think it ties into the powdery substance we saw floating in what looks like water earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's some kind of pigment or something related to a dial color.
What the hell is this, guys? This is the kind of shit that we get paid to be experts on, so we can analyze it and figure it out.
The funniest part about it, before that big stroke comes in, it looks like a Grand Seiko dial.
Yeah, like there's brushing, there's grooves. Yeah, there's something going on here. I think this could be some kind of stone, or this could be, I'm not, but that thing moving across, what does that symbolize?
My prediction, I'm just going to lay it out here. I think this is going to be the color of the dial of the watch we saw from the bracelet, the flat link bracelet. I think it's going to be a lady's bracelet. This is going to be the dial color.
Wow. Okay. So I'm not sure what this. I thought when I first saw this, I thought to myself that this looked like meteorite. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just think like sometimes those striations that they have in meteorite, but
The thing
meteorite
is,
isn't bumpy like this.
yeah, and it's a slab, it comes off in slabs. This definitely looks like brushstrokes and some kind of pigment or something.
I have no idea, guys. What are your guesses in the chat? Oh, here we go. John D says Polar Dial Explorer 1. So okay, so he's going with ice.
He
He's
thinks
going with
ice
like
or snow.
ice or snow, and that makes sense. I get it. Logan Hall says textured lavender dial, like likely a lady's Datejust.
There you
Yeah,
go. That ties into what I'm saying. And the reason I'm saying that is I think that flat link bracelet is so different. You're not just going to dump that on an ordinary dial. You're going to give us something special with that. That's what I think.
Earlier this morning I came to a personal revelation about that flat link bracelet and about the leaks, the land dweller leaks, and this may shock you, may shock the audience too, but I think that that's a new ladies' watch line.
Yes, I agree with that.
I think it's 100% a new Datejust SX,
Yes.
or whatever you want to call it. I mean, they're calling it the land. I don't know why you would name a woman's watch land dweller. That's the absolute most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. I would have called it like Datejust SX or something like that. But it's basically a new woman's size integrated bracelet, new design watch with a deadbeat seconds mechanism. Why deadbeat seconds? Because it looks like quartz, but it's a mechanical movement, and it's a new complication that like watch nerds will appreciate, and women will also appreciate too. So I don't know. I mean, I just think I think it's a ladies' watch line with a mechanical movement with a deadbeat seconds complication.
There you go.
Yeah, the lady dweller.
The lady dweller.
But that watch is not featured in this second teaser at all.
It's not, and I think there's a reason for that because I think they are showing us something, but they're not tying the two together. That's why I'm making this prediction with this lavender.
Yeah, and then finally, as we move past the lavender, we get to something that's even more controversial here. I mean, we have to go back to the leaks from 2 weeks ago and tie this to a model that was there. Basically, we have a hand rising up. And we have a finger pushing in the clasp. So we know it's not a flip lock clasp. It's not a sports clasp. So this is the kind of clasp you'd find on a Oyster Perpetual, Datejust, Sky Dweller, all of the classic models, but not on a Submariner, GMT Master 2, or Daytona. Get the big ass clasp here.
And if you look at the taper on this, look at how tapered that is. This
It is
doesn't look
very
like a
narrow.
man's wrist.
It's
Yeah.
doesn't look like a man's wrist, doesn't look like a man's finger, although, and then, yeah, the links are long.
Mm.
They're thin but long. And I have to say, I've watched this video several times, and it comes up to an extremely unflattering
Look how
profile.
chunky. Yeah, look how chunky this sits on there.
This is just one of the worst photos I've ever seen.
Strange.
That's the last frame right there. This is the last frame in the stolen video, guys. This looks terrible.
Yes, it does.
Oh, the profile. Why would you shoot it from that angle where you're seeing like the bottom of the watch and just odd shape? This is just ugly looking. And now maybe it's a beautiful watch. I have no idea, but the way they're portraying it here on this lady's wrist, or maybe this is Christopher Negroni's wrist, I'm not sure. But what, and if you guys can analyze the bezel, is this a cushion case? What the hell is this different? Is this a new model?
It could be something new. I mean,
Guys, can you analyze the Oyster bracelet on the Oyster Perpetual? There's an Oyster Perpetual 31, right? And an Oyster Perpetual 34. Can you guys take a look at the Oyster bracelet on that? Because look how long the links are.
the other thing is, let's say they do release a brand new ladies model. You're likely to see it on two bracelets, right? I mean, because that's what they've been offering.
Steel and precious metal.
Yeah,
So this could be like a steel oyster.
right.
But what the fuck? What, I mean,
The way it sits is definitely not the oyster. It's not the women's oyster that exists.
Look at the thickness of it. What the
Yeah.
hell is this?
So thick.
This is one of the most perplexing years for Rolex I've ever seen. What?
Do you have the original teaser handy by any chance?
Yeah, I do. Hold on a second.
Yeah, because I'd like to compare the side, because what we get in there is we get a side profile of what looks to be possibly that new line.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah, we got Michael Hamburg saying bubbleback. That's a good guess.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is the first teaser that came out a couple days ago. And you tell me where you want me to.
Yeah, if you could hit it, and let's get to that side profile. Yeah, when we see that side, what we were wondering about, it is thin, but there's something different about the way it curves on the sides. Don't you agree?
It's more, dare I say, just to throw it out there, because I think it's good to get people to think about it. This looks like a cushion case. Kind of.
Quite possibly.
It looks like a cushion case. You know why? See this? I don't know if you can see my cursor, but you see that little light right here? Like that arc, which means I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it means. I don't know. Like it looks like the case continues, and I don't know. I'm
I
just
think the
throwing it out
reason
there.
they showed this to us first is because this might be the most flattering angle, you know. If this is possibly the same as that last frame in the latest one, that would make sense.
That looks nothing like
You
this.
wouldn't think, right? I mean, this almost looks like some kind of homage. It doesn't even look. It
Don't even
doesn't
know
even
what
look
that
real.
could be. What the hell is
Yeah,
that?
very strange.
Very, very strange. I hate to even cover it because this is like a new oyster. Maybe is this an oyster perpetual? I mean, let's pull up the oyster perpetual on the Rolex website. Okay, let's go to the OP31. Okay, this is the OP31.
Mhm.
That's what it is. Because see how long those links are?
Mm,
Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah, and the taper. So, but why is it sitting so proud on the wrist, though? I mean, these don't look like that in real life. I mean, if that's a
Yes.
31, it's
Let me see. Let's go to the configurator. Let's see if the Oyster Perpetual 34 is the same. They have so many sizes of the Oyster Perpetual that you guys don't even realize it. So this is the 34. It has the same long-looking links there. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got a shot of the bracelet. Yep. Yep. That's
it
what it
looks like
is.
it. Yeah.
Looks like it's an Oyster Perpetual, guys. We cracked it. People don't realize that there are that there are 5 sizes of the Oyster Perpetual line: 28, 31, 34, 36, and 41. So, oh, there it is. I mean, look at that. That's there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Boom. It's the OP28. See the size of the case? Look at the shape of the case. It's a cushion versus all the other sizes. I'll pull it up here on like a blue dial here. That's what it is. Oyster Perpetual 28 on a one. Then yeah, there we go.
So Vimal says, so it's lavender color on OP then. So yeah, I think that's possible. I mean, that lavender color could be the OP dial, because now that I think back to that first teaser, it was pretty evident that you could see a texture on that dial in the very first scene. That was my takeaway from it.
Yep.
So
it could be on other Oyster Perpetual sizes too, but basically we cracked that one. It's just the shape of it is the Oyster Perpetual 28. Boom. Yep. All right. Now, back to this.
big super chat.
Do we have a big super chat? Big super chat from Thomas Burnett. Big fat orange super chat. 20 pounds. Thank you, Thomas. Big love to the mailman, Happy Meal, and OC for organizing a fun race to get me to Watches and Wonders. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you to all who contributed. I'm super hyped about going on Tuesday and can't wait to meet up with everyone. That's right. I will see Thomas in Geneva. Good to see Thomas there. Glad he could go. There's probably 20 or 30 people that I know going, maybe even more than that. It's going to be a big, nice event. It's more about the people than anything else. And it's just a great opportunity to meet up with so many great people. So looking forward to that. We also got JB in the chat. JB €6 super chat. Thank you. OC and Baba, great combo. Only thing missing are real watch experts. That's right. We need watch people. But even non-watch
I think
people, it's about.
he's referring to a specific real watch expert, and I think he's talking about the
Okay.
happy one.
Yeah. We need we need Curly, the real watch expert, to jump
The
on.
real watch expert. Yeah.
Now we have over a what do we got? 73 people watching now. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it could be.
Cool. All right. Let's see here. I think let's go back to the poll real quick. The poll is, let's see, where'd the poll go? I want to, guys, we need 50 votes in the poll. So we're at 38. So if there's any way that you guys could vote in the poll, that'd be great. Maybe we'll cut it off at 40 votes. That should be enough. Guys, vote in the poll. Refresh if you're on the original OC channel, refresh your browser. Close it, close your YouTube, open it back up again, or just check it out there. Let's get to, we need a couple more votes. All right, boom. Poll is over. If you're watching on the original OC channel, is it an oval? Is it a dot or is it an oval? Do you think this is white gold or titanium? The viewers have voted and they say 67% think it's white gold and 32% think it's titanium. So it's 2/3 versus 1/3. So that's the verdict. I mean, if that's not binding, it could easily be titanium, but we shall see in just a couple of days. So just to refresh, you got the yellow gold Daytona here. You've got some kind of red dial.
Oh, you know what? Before you keep going, that Daytona, the lavender color could be on that Daytona. I know that we were talking about something different, but that's a potential too.
Let me see if I can pull up one of those images from a couple of weeks ago. Let's see here. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay. Now, this two weeks ago, we looked at this and laughed.
Right.
Fair enough. We looked at this and we absolutely laughed. But now, I'm not laughing so much because everything, well, I don't know about everything, but let's go through and let's see what has been shown since then that is consistent with these leaks. On the left, you have a Hulk Sky Dweller. Now, one thing that has been shown is a Jubilee bracelet, right? In this current leak, if we go to right here, what do we have? Jubilee bracelet.
Need to reshare it. There you go.
See? So, Jubilee bracelet. In the middle, we have a yellow gold Daytona on Oysterflex. Well, that's in the second leak, the stolen video from the Rolex website. Now, over on the right, this is what they're showing here is they say it's a right-hand drive GMT with a green Hulk dial, which is possible if they turn the bezel around, but I don't think they would do that. So I think it's still a left-hand drive. Here's the big shot of the yellow gold. Here's the Sky Dweller. And here is the Hulk. This is just a completely made up
Yeah,
leak.
I hope so.
Yeah. What else do we have here? Here's some more shit from 2 weeks ago. As you can see here, now here they have it. The Hulk is the left-hand drive. Sky Dweller. They have some kind of stone or tiger's eye or some kind of root beer. And then here they have the new women's line, which here they call the Land Dweller. They have honeycomb dials. Let me see if we can get a big shot of that.
Maybe they thought the Land Rover, Land Dweller made sense for ladies. Maybe.
Land Rover.
Yeah.
Let's see here if I can find something, an image with the big one, a big version. No. They're all blurry anyway. But it's here, and this one you can see in the bottom left. Let me see if I can make. Can't make it any bigger. On the bottom left image with the Land Dweller, on the left you have honeycomb dial with a 6 and 9. On the right you have what looks like platinum with an ice blue honeycomb and 6 and 9. And in the middle, you've got rose gold with a diamond baguette dial and diamond bezel. Diamond bezel. So it's a woman's watch.
Mm.
This is a new ladies' Datejust, basically. It's probably small. Yep. So, yep. Breaking news today. Again, we have the stolen video. Hackers overnight broke into the Rolex media portal, stole this video, and published it, and we're now sharing it with you. That's it. So it's been fun. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much, Vimal, for the $2 flamingo blue highlighted comment. Panel lavender to replace the celebration dial.
Mm.
I think there's always rumors that ever since they came out with the colorful oyster perpetuals, and remember they discontinued the turquoise, the red, the mustard, and there was one more color, I think, right? There was coral red, yellow, turquoise, and maybe another color. I can't remember. And then they kind of limited it to like green, blue, silver, and black.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came out with the celebration dial. So there's always speculation that the celebration dial will get axed, and I'm fine with that. I think they should come out with more colors. Yeah, so get rid of the celebration dial, put in lavender. Sure, you have my vote. Go for it.
I would like to, I mean, based on the video, it looks like they might have some kind of textured dial that's a departure from what we've been seeing, and I would like to see that. I think that would be a nice change.
Yeah. Will they go after Grand Seiko?
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe they'll implement Shinjitsu polishing. You never know.
There you go.
Matthias, member for 7 months of the original OC channel. That's amazing. I didn't even know we were on the air that long. Hackers didn't steal nothing. It was Boston Collector hitting refresh on the website over and over till he broke it, like he did the AP website 2 years ago. Yeah, I remember when he did that. Yeah, he broke it. Thank you, Mathis, for all your support. The yellow gold Jubilee might actually belong to the green dial Sky Dweller. Yes. Good. Yep. I think you're right. You're spot on there. The green dial Green Hornet, says John D, is a real possibility, it seems. Yep, I do think it is. It's the Green Hornet. I think we cracked the case. Anything else? I think we've exhausted this.
I think we
Guys, so let's open the panel up, guys. Let's open the panel. I'm going to drop the link to the chat. if you're watching on the Watch Colony channel or the original OC channel. Boom, there's the link. Hop on. Share your thoughts. If you just joined us, again, hackers overnight broke into the Rolex site, downloaded intellectual property, upcoming teaser videos from Rolex. Though we have the stolen videos and we have shared them. Hope the channel doesn't get taken down, but you never know. We could get struck. For stealing content, which is striking channels. Is just too much of a familiar thing these days, unfortunately. All right. That's it. Yep, the Green Hornet. Happy Meal has named it the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet, it shall be dubbed. Let's see. Is there anything else? Let me just see if there's anything else going on in the world of Rolex. All eyes are on the crown at this hour as we prepare for the Rolex press conference, which will be on the 1st of April at 2:30 a.m. East Coast time. 2:30 a.m. East Coast time on April Fools. Okay. Let me see if there's any other. I saw there were a couple of YouTubers that also got the stolen video. I don't think they've provided any better analysis than what we've done, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We've done the best analysis in the business. Let's see if there's anything else going on, though. Nope. That's it. All right. Cool.
Wait. What about Breguet?
Not interested. Not interested. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, we shall call it. Hold on a second. Let me just send a note. Give me a second.
Interesting, Martin. White oyster flex. That would be interesting.
Let me see if there's anything else going on here.
There's the Mr. Tudor to use calling out for the Tudor coverage. I don't know if there's a new teaser or if he's referring to the original one from a few days ago. The one from a few days ago didn't show very much. It showed a lot of color, a lot of primary colors, and a lot of watchmakers.
Mr. Tudor to you. Yeah. Let me see if there let me see if there's anything. Is there a teaser on the Tudor website?
There's a teaser on the Instagram, and it's from a few days ago. It doesn't reveal a whole lot, but
Tudor. What could Tudor possibly come out? No, they don't reveal. It's got nothing. It just says there's a countdown. Nothing.
are you on did you check the Instagram?
Oh, on Instagram? Hold on.
Yeah, on their Instagram, their videos there. It's got some primary colors and the Tudor logo. There we go.
Here is Nico. Meet Mary and Emma. We are watchmakers.
Holy fuck, that's the worst video I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
I know.
This is Sam. Here is Nico. Meet Mary and Emma. We are watchmakers.
Fuck.
So
Fuck
they
me
have
dead.
attractive watchmakers and some good cinematography. That's about all I can tell from this.
Awful.
I got nothing else. Yeah.
That was awful. Mr. Tudor, to you, you should be ashamed. Come on, it's over for you guys. It's over. All right.
That's
That was embarrassing. Maybe I shouldn't have shown it. I should not have shown that. Fuck.
well, what's your takeaway? What take a guess. And what do you think?
Oh my god. That is just so bad.
It's bad.
It's just so bad.
This is Sam.
Okay, it's Sam. He's in the woods. Okay, he's riding a bike.
Mhm.
Here is Nico.
Why would they? Shout out to Nico Leonard, by the way, who just launched a very successful collaboration with Maine Watches.
Meet Mary and Emma.
Emma works at a bank, but also works at Tudor. Hi, sir. How can I help you? Yes, I'd like to withdraw $120 today. No problem, sir. May I see your card? Okay, maybe there's some clues in here. I don't know.
Are watchmakers.
Let's analyze
This
carefully. Okay, the guy's in the woods riding a bike.
Is Sam in the snow? In the snow,
Snow.
looks like maybe.
Yep.
Here is Nico.
Nico's cutting grass. He's trimming grass with shears.
Trimming, very
He-
careful.
He's trimming a Japanese bonsai plant.
There you
okay?
go. That's what it is.
Japanese bonsai plant. Okay. Now we've got a red pencil,
Hmm.
and Mary is. I'm not sure what that yellow thing is.
Meet Mary and Emma.
Okay, look at this. 6:59. Look at that. Yeah, but you didn't notice that before, did you?
That's right.
6:59. But then watch this.
Ooh,
Boom.
important.
Changes to 7 o'clock.
Hmm.
Very, very exciting. Maybe it is a digital display watch, like the Odysseus or whatever that's called. What's that watch called? Zeitwerk.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But yeah, okay. So nothing. That was embarrassing. Mr.
Nothing.
Tudor, to you.
Yeah. Well,
Terrible.
I thought he knew something we didn't. But
Terrible. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Upvote the live streams on whatever channel you're on. Make sure you're subscribed to both channels and have notifications enabled. And let's see, in order to continue the celebration, what I will do is I'll remind you guys of why Rolex is so awesome, and we'll play this on the way out. Okay. Hold on a second. Just move us. I'll move us off the screen entirely. Guys, have a great day. Upvote on the way out, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace out. Thanks, Baba, for joining, by the way.
Yep.
Peace out.
no problem.
And the Oscar goes to,
And the Oscar goes to.
and the Oscar goes to.
What next? Action! One more movie. It's hysterical.
And action.
Film is a great collaborative art form.
It's gotta be truthful.
I pick my feature film battles very carefully. I must say, it's an exhausting process. Every time I would get tired of a scene and not want to persist, I would say, pain is temporary, but films are forever.
And the Oscar goes to Martin Scorsese.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Academy.
Thank you so very much. And action.